Today's objective is to write verbal expressions for algebraic expressions, and also to write algebraic expressions for verbal expressions. Make sure to write all vocabulary on your note sheets. They start on page 5 for lesson 1-1. Write the key concepts down from the lesson as well on your note sheets. We're going to be practicing writing a verbal expression from the algebraic expression. This is a verbal expression. This is a algebraic expression. You are going to write a verbal expression. To write a verbal expression for 16u squared minus 3, you're basically just going to write out the number and the letter and the symbol in words. So for example, "16" is written out in words. Most times a letter is called a number. So 16 next to u would be 16 times u squared. So you could write it 16 times a number. And u is squared, so you would write squared. Then you're going to subtract 3, so you would write subtracted by 3. So 16u squared minus 3 can be translated into 16 times a number squared subtracted by 3. Now let's try again. We're going to write this expression out in words. Notice this time I put the actual letter in quotations instead of writing the letter as the word a number. So you would read this as 1/2 times a plus 6 times b divided by 7. Now let's try writing an algebraic expression from a verbal expression. Notice that you're looking for keywords that tell you what operation or symbols to use. So this says the product of p and 6. Product means multiply, so you would write p times 6. Usually when you're writing a number next to a variable as multiplication, you would put the number first followed by the variable. And you don't need to put a multiplication symbol. Now let's try another one. So this one is playing off of a formula. So you would say 1/3 of the area of A. So the word of usually means multiplication. So you would write 1/3 times A, or just 1/3 A. Now we'll do one more example. I'm going to write out a problem for you. So the problem here is Mr. Bailey purchased some groceries that cost D dollars. He paid with a $50 bill. You need to write an expression for the amount of change that he will receive. So you wanted to look for the variable, which is D, and the fact that he paid with a $50 bill. And the keywords there would be he purchased some groceries. So if he paid with a $50 bill and the groceries cost D dollars, you have $50 minus the groceries. So 50 minus D, which is the cost of the groceries. So tomorrow when you come into class, you will need to be writing some verbal expressions as algebraic expressions and some algebraic expressions as verbal expressions. You will have 3 problems to do tomorrow.